Hello. I'm hoping Facebook is set up correctly. I don't even know. I don't even know. All right. I need to put transfers in my Excel spreadsheet. That's what I'm looking for. Words. That's that. Let's see. Let me get that out of the way. Let me find my live. There it is. Not talk. I feel like I'm crooked. I always feel like I'm crooked. Hello, Miss Kelly. I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. I mean, I know what I'm doing tonight. I don't know what I'm doing on Facebook at the moment. See, this is what happens when you don't go live for a while. You forget what you need to be doing. And you feel out of sorts. It is true. It happens pretty quickly. I've decided it's time to make some new shirts because I need some new shirts and I wear most of the shirts that I make. So we're making a shirt tonight, and then this is the very first shirt I made. I joined. Oh my God, I don't even remember when I joined now. What year are we in? Holy crap. When did I join Club Couture? 2019. February 1st, 2019. This is the very first shirt that I made, probably in March of 2019, February. So, like, distance-wise, it still looks good, but it's starting to get, like, some cracks and fading, and it's getting, like, little, like, sweat deodorant stuff underneath the arms, because deodorant leaves this color. Anyways, getting that. So this shirt needs to be retired along with some other ones, and I've got an idea to use my retired shirts as a project. So they're going to get recycled because I'm not just going to throw them away. I have enough sleeping shirts, so we're not going to do that. But anyway, I'm rambling because I don't know what I'm doing. I need something. I need this. I'll at least copy that and pop that right there. There. All right, so let me send this out a little bit to Facebook so I can do what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I'll show you some new stuff that I got. And then we're going to ink our shirt. How are you tonight, Miss Kelly? Not this one. This one is that one. I just put it back in its little folder. I've got two in mind. Do you see the wheels turning? Because they're moving in my head. They're just not coming out my mouth. I have two in mind. I also have the new Club Couture transfer, and I think there might be a border on that I want to use. I can't remember. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find a border that I want to use on the one shirt because I think it needs more than just the words that I have. So we're going to see. Share to a group. I need to share to a group, although I'm not supposed to be saying the word because supposedly Facebook doesn't like that word. Oh my gosh. Come on, there. Facebook's not liking me. And I can't do two things at once. I can't do all this while doing that. It just doesn't work that way. It does not. Holy, can't spell. Either one of the groups, there it is. Okay. One of the groups that I usually go into, I couldn't find. All right, let me grab a couple more. Oh, we'll send that over there. Shoot. Missed. See, what I'm looking for has disappeared. All right, so if you've joined in, be sure to say hello and join in on the comments. This is the boring part. It takes a bit to get started or get set up. I think that's enough. We'll go over here. All right, so let me show you some of the stuff that I got in first, and then we'll get on to our shirt. This one I don't need anymore. So we got the new October October Club Couture transfer. It's not open yet, so we're going to open that little guy real quick. I've seen it. I've seen people use it. I haven't seen mine in my little hand yet. So Club Couture is Chalk Couture's monthly subscription. You get a B-size transfer, which is roughly the size of notebook paper or 9 by 12. I don't think this is going to fit what I want it to fit. It might. It might. But that so you get a B-size transfer and you get 3 paste singles each month. It's $19.99, and then you get discounted $4.95 shipping on anything else you order when you're logged into your club account, which means you could order a crap ton of stuff and still only pay $4.95 for shipping as a club member. Awesome. So this is our October Club Couture transfer. We may just use that as it is. We'll see. So there's that one. This was September's. This one's now retired. Let's see. Went to the doctor, A1C, because blood sugar's been high. Tooth pain may be either... Oh, geez. See, my teeth hurt when I grind my teeth at night, which is random. And my hair is not its normal spot, so it's bugging me. All right, so I got a small little bit of things in. And I can't remember if I... No, I showed those. Okay, so y'all have seen those. All right, so we're going to go down here because the first thing I'm going to show you is I got a couple of sets of snowflakes in. These are snowflake cutouts. They're the same as our pumpkins and our hearts and our houses and formerly things that we had called eggs. They're all about 3/4 of an inch thick, two-sided, and they come, well, they don't come with, but it has a transfer that you can use. And this is multiple, you could do multiple designs on one snowflake. So this is also something new that I got. This is snowflake cutout patterns. So we got those. I need to get this separated. Not that. This is actually just a small order I got in. So I got a couple sets of those to start with. And then I've showed you this one before, but I ordered, it was a team reward for one of my team members. I didn't have one myself. So it's, I love you more than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. Because Brian needs me to make one of these for his wife. Oh, Kelly, yeah, I totally understand. It's always something, and it sucks badly. And this is our Christmas all around. These are adorable. These are too big for this. Yes. These will go on the 5x5 box frames perfectly. And I've got some of those up there, I think, that we're going to use these on. They are super adorable. You can also make ornaments out of these. So we'll have to see about doing that. Very cute. And then I had to get this because it's got the bird. And you can make the bird any color you want. Here's a cardinal. Here's a blue jay. Here's a sparrow. A little different shape. Could be a mockingbird. So it's Silver White Winters. But look at that cute little bird. Isn't he cute? Look at the detail on him. I love when they give us detail like old printing press type stuff. All right. And then I got some simple shape rectangles as well. Because I got some of these. Because I didn't have, I thought I'd ordered these. I hadn't. And I need to order a shelf to put my surfaces on. I have discovered that. So that's next in my things for craft room is a shelf to put my surfaces on. All right, so I already had this color shirt. I got some new shirts in, which is why I need to make some new shirts. I had reward points at one of the craft stores, and I'm like, well, what am I going to spend that on? Oh, shirts. Shirts are always good. So I got some. So I'm going to, I don't remember what these are. This is a short sleeve shirt. I think this is the color I'm using for at least one thing. Somewhere in here, there's some long sleeve. There's some short sleeve. That's a short sleeve. All right. So I got a gray. I got this really pretty mint green. I have no clue what I'm putting on it. Hello, Leanne. No clue. And I don't know why they left it in the bag when it's right there. But it was a really pretty color. And I decided to get it. That's not going to go in that trash can. It'll go over there. And then I got another one of these army green shirts. These are really pretty. Somewhere in here, I've got a long sleeve shirt. Not that one. Basic gray. This is a short sleeve blue, like a royal blue. This is the same color I'm wearing. Look, it's faded some. This is what 3 years does to a shirt. Or it's just a different plant that manufactured it. A little bit different. And then I got a couple of like raglan. I thought I had a long sleeve shirt in here. I don't, because these are raglans. So these are like the baseball where they go here. So I got some of those. Which I'm not a fan of wearing those, but they are cute at this time of year, so. All right. What the hell's dropping? Oh, my ink mat. So Kelly, here's the transfers I had pulled out. So I want to do Strong as the New Pretty, but I thought this was going to be, I thought this was, when I was saying it in my head, I was thinking it was a bigger, like a B-size transfer. It's not. So it needs a border. But did you die? Was the other one I had out. So I got to decide what color I want to put that on. Because I don't think this won't, unless I leave those flowers out, which kind of kills that whole vibe down here, this isn't going to fit on here the right way. It just, that flower in the middle is going to get in the way. So, not doing that one right now. All right. So I could put this on one of these raglans. Not the blue, not the blue, not the gray, not the green. It could go on the green. Or I have this one. This kind of wine color shirt. And I have no idea what color we're using. Because I just came in here and decided we're going to do a shirt. And I still need to get in here and take care of this stuff. I got inks and I got paste. And the paste is in the way. So what color should we use, Miss Kelly, since you're hanging out? Not the mint green. I'm not ready for mint green. Yeah. I'm losing it. See, I put all my transfers in those binders and now I'm like, I don't know what I have anymore. I'm not sure I want that on there. I live in short sleeve shirts all year long. So that's kind of why I want to put it on a short sleeve shirt. We're going to try it on that one. Army green. See? Smart. We think alike there, Kelly, because I just saw you type that. All right, now I have a pile of shirts that's in the way. I can't just put them somewhere. Hold on. I got to move them. And I just realized my Cricut Easy Press is not plugged in anymore because I rearranged everything. See? Totally not plugged in. And I just realized I had my ass hanging out in the shot. Sorry. All right. Well, we're doing the army green, but what color are we doing on it? So I've not washed these shirts. I don't wash my shirts before I ink them. You don't, some people say you need to before doing vinyl. I've only done a couple of vinyl shirts. I don't like doing vinyl. I don't like weeding. It's a pain in my booty. I like inking and chalking and I don't have to weed. See, that's going to be too light on there. I do love this color, but it's going to be like a camo color on here. That would be really pretty for a fall shirt. I do have another color, another shirt like this. Same color. No to those colors. I think that's going to look absolutely hideous. See, that's going to look hideous too. We have shimmer copper. I need to get rid of the, I need to get rid of the comments. There, so I can see it on the screen. Shimmer copper. Blue is too dark. See, this is how we do. This is how we figure this out. I look at the camera. I need more yellow. Yellows. No. I got this marvelous. I don't think that it's not pretty. Not pretty. The purple's the Regal. Regal. It's gonna be too dark. Teal. If you're on and watching, feel free to chime in. See, I still like this, but it's just gonna blend. If I was doing camo, that would be perfect for this. In fact, we may change this. We may change this design. Not red, not teal. Whew, that is the end of the line of that one. These colors just do not go with the shirt. That's the problem. Our best one is the papaya. and almond. I'm not digging that for that. I'm not digging it for this. I'm digging it for this though. We may be doing a change here. See, no, no. And then shimmers. I like shimmers, but they don't really show up that much in shirts. Okay, we're just gonna wing this. All right, so get the comments back. Normally when we take out a brand new transfer, we will fuzz it, which puts some fuzz on it so it's not super sticky when we put it on our chalkboard. But in this case, we're doing a shirt, which is fuzzy to start with. So we're just going to apply it directly. This is an old ink mat. It was actually a full one that I cut in two because it's old. I have a newer one. It's not sticky anymore, and I'm not going to get the bigger one out. I could, but I'm not. This is big enough for this transfer to fit on here. So that's all we really need. Now the ink mat just goes inside our shirt and helps, when it's sticky, it keeps everything in place. These are what I'm using. They need it over here. My chalk's in the way. But really what it does is it keeps the ink from going from the front and soaking through to the back, where you end up with the design on the back. No bueno, you don't want that. So I'm just going to kind of figure out where the center is of this. Like I said, it's got a little stick, but not much. But I'm not moving the shirt around. I'm only putting the transfer on once. And we're just going to line this up. And then straighten our shirt back out because it was nice and even. Now I got to rearrange it. And if I have the words crooked, it's going to bother me. It's got a little stick, just not much. So the nice thing about where I was going with the shirt that I've been wearing for 3 years, and I probably wash this shirt and wear it at least every 2 weeks. Depends on where it is in the rotation when I do the laundry. So it holds up. Basically, this is just silk screening. It's not vinyl that's going to peel off. Or curl. You don't have to worry about washing instructions. You just put it on, you heat set it, you wash it, and you go. I throw mine in the dryers. I wash them on whatever temperature it is. I don't pay I just keep mine on generic, like, warm setting. That's it. There's nothing special. All right, so sticky side transfer. I'm just trying to make sure this is even on the shirt, because that's really what I want. I discovered one of the shirts that I did the other day, or I discovered one of the shirts that I was wearing the other day, which I did last year. The wording was just off a little bit, and I hadn't noticed it before that, and then every time I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, this is off. It's not even, and it was bothering me. Most people would not even notice, but I finally noticed, because I was out of town, and I was staying in a hotel, so it had the big mirror in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, crap. It's not really off that much, but I started to notice it. All right, so we're just going to press our transfer down. Make sure there is no bubbles in there. I feel like I have a crease underneath my mat, and I did. There. Now it's all nice and flat. I think. Something on the back is not behaving. Much better. Okay, so when I do ink, I like to cover up the area that I'm working across, just so I don't drip it onto my fabric, because it will stain. It is ink. So I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to have a drink of water. I've been very thirsty the last couple of days. Very thirsty. And it's that time of year where you still need the AC on during the day, and then at night you don't really need anything on. Sometimes you think you need the heater on, and then during the day you need the AC on. So I'm kind of in that pattern of what the heck do I have on? So it's a little, the AC is not coming on enough. It's not really hot, it's just kind of annoying. It's like, bleh. All right. I got to figure out which way we want to do the colors on this. Like, this is obviously going to show up the most. So I think this should be the word grateful. And I think this should be very thankful and incredibly blessed. And then which one should be the border? Like this whole border and the leaf things, because that comes from the border. So it's going to be the same color. Should we do it the ocean mist or the eucalyptus? Which one? I don't know. Kelly, are you on there? Somebody's on. Let me know. And see, now I'm looking over here and I can't really tell. Okay, I gotta look. Because that's delayed. I kind of think the green. It'll let me see how camouflage it is on it. I'm going to go with green. Right? I mean, if it looks horrible, it's my shirt anyway. Hot mess them. I don't see this one as being a hot mess. You know what? I'll do the blue on these two lines. Right here in the middle. And maybe the little dots. That way I can see how all four of these colors go on this shirt. And I put the green up there. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. All right, so I got some squeegees. I need another paper towel. I need a wet wipe for my hands because I want to make sure I don't get ink on my hands and then put it back on my shirt. I don't see them being hot mess. Sorry. We're gonna do the outside with the green and do the little lines with the blue. In fact, I can do that right away. All right. We're gonna save the green for last. Generally speaking, the inks don't have to be stirred. They don't, I mean, they do occasionally, but most of the time they don't separate. So this one's still nice and smooth. It's got a little dry edge on the side of it, but I'm not going to really worry about it. And the inks don't really dry that quickly. So I'm just going to put this on here where I want it. I want to be able to see better though. Better. And when I do shirts, I actually like to put it on a little bit thicker and let it sit. It's just my thing. You don't really need to, but I know it's going on to fabric and I'd rather have it soak in some than apply it too lightly. I really could use my multi-tool for this and it'd be probably better. So I'm just going to put that on there. Make sure I got good coverage for all of it. I'm going to do the other word up here. The very thankful. I almost got the dot, even though I was trying not to. I got very close. I'm surprised Samantha hasn't jumped on. She did move out of her apartment, but I don't think they found the place where they're actually going to live yet. I did go on a little bit later than I had been going on. So I'm just going to leave this one open and I will scrape off that extra, what is that called? Almond shortly. Now on this one I am going to use the multi-tool because we're going to do these cute little dots. Barely need any on that. Face is itchy. I'm actually going to do this line here too, so I'll do that while I'm here. I probably should have used the smaller detail tool. You don't realize how much smaller these areas are when you're used to using bigger squeegees until you start doing it. You're like, oh, that's too big. Now that we have the smaller tools, it's just easier to use them sometimes. And because the ink does not dry as quickly as the paste, and I'm also putting this on fairly thick, I don't have to worry about it drying on me and drying in the screen. So that's why I'm not in a big rush to get it off of here. Just taking my time, doing it how it needs to be. Hopefully I'm not putting Kelly asleep. Near the G, up there. I got it. It was a tough decision deciding if I wanted to put the blue on first, Ocean Mist, or the papaya. I decided this one first in case I went too far with the papaya. This would be on the bottom and should be easier to keep on there correctly. At least in my head, that's how it worked. Doesn't mean it does. All right. So I think it just needs a little bit more. All right, we're gonna wipe that off. We're gonna go with the papaya. You're still here, good. Hi, Miss Carrie. Welcome to Making a Mess. We're making a shirt. It's not the shirt we had planned on doing tonight, but we're trying it out. I wasn't sure what colors to use on this color of shirt, so we had to change the transfer we're doing because the colors I want to use with the other transfer just are not going to go with this color shirt. And Kelly and I both wanted to use this kind of army green shirt. It's like a dusty army green. It's really pretty. Generally, when you're doing shirts, you should, or ink onto fabric, you should usually go one direction. I don't always do that. I try not to put too much pressure on my transfer while I'm doing this. I kind of lightly go over it. And the reason for doing that is just so it doesn't bleed under. That's why they say generally go one direction. Like I said, not always how I do things. Especially when you get close to another edge of a color, like right there. I'm like, nope, we're going the other direction. All right, I think we got enough of that. Where's my final color? Here it is. I haven't even used this one yet. Okay, now it's decision. No. Yes. That's just hideous. We're going with this one. Because I want to see what it does on this shirt anyway. Oh crap. This is why I have towels out. Because it is a new ink. And it's got all this ink at the top on the little foil. All of that is usable. There's no reason to throw it away. I'm just trying to not get it all over my fingers so I don't get it all over my shirt. How have you been, Miss Carrie? And now I have this that I need to put somewhere. Not there. Shoot. I have a trash can, but it's... I'm afraid I'm going to miss the trash can because it's not where it used to be. Ugh. See, it's not where it used to be. All right, let's make sure I don't have ink on my fingers before moving on. That's always my fear, is to leave like a big thumbprint right in the middle of my shirt and then have to add a heart or a flower or something to cover it up. This is a really pretty color. I just don't know how it's going to look like on here. I still think it's going to be like camouflage. And I still got ink on my finger. Who else are we missing? Samantha, Tori, Carrie's here. Florence usually comes on when she gets off work. Who are we missing? Somebody. There's going to be a lot of extra green on here. Because I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it when I'm moving it around because I'm trying not to get the other color. And I also have it on my fingers already, so I'm trying to be careful. Hello, KJ. I'm good. Trying to get back into doing my lives more often. Now that I figured out my schedule. I was actually off tonight, so figured I'd come in here and start making some shirts, because I got to retire some shirts like the one I'm wearing. We're going to recycle them, though. We're going to make some stuff out of them. But they will be completely out of my... I can't talk! My cycle of shirts, because they'll be retired. And we're going to make new stuff out of them, so I won't be able to wear them. At least that's the plan. Unless I utterly fail with the craft that I think I'm making out of them. Completely possible. Alright. And I am taking my time on this. The ink doesn't dry quickly at all, so I'm not really worried about it. I am trying to go in the same direction all the way around, just so I don't get any bleed under. Just give it a little more. I do like to put extra ink on my fabrics. I just feel like it soaks in. All right, good enough. I got ink everywhere. See, I told you I got it on my fingers. It's fine. Well, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. All right. So let's pull off the extra ink. Oh, after I get that off my finger, like I said, I don't want to leave a fingerprint anywhere. All right, let's put the extra ink back away. We're going to start with the little blue here, Ocean Mist. I'm not going to get all of it off, but I'm going to get most of it off. Let's go back in my little container. I really didn't even need to grab that. Sometimes I feel like I could just leave the actual, like, that amount of ink on there, and I could, but it just means I gotta wash more of it off later. And I am going to clean my tools as I'm moving along, except for it went through the towel. See, you don't have to be perfect to be crafty. You don't have to be artsy to be crafty. It's all an illusion. Now we're going to pull the extra almond off. That one I may wipe off later, since I already got it on my hands from a while ago. All right, now we're going to pull the extra papaya, and then we'll get the extra eucalyptus off. So after we're done, I will just take this transfer to the sink, and I will wash it with my hand to get most of the ink off of there. And then I'll usually go back with a board eraser or a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to get any remaining ink off of it. You don't use any soap. You don't need to. And then I just let it air dry for, you know what, I'm not going to use this one because it's got ink all over it. I usually let it air dry overnight, and then I'll put the transfer back on its backer the next day, and it's all good. See, like, I'm pulling a bunch of ink up now. I knew there was a ton of the eucalyptus on here. And I'm not putting a ton of pressure as I'm going across this, because I'm also hoping that I don't move the transfer. It is adhesive. I just don't want to make it move and possibly bleed underneath the design. which is another reason you always go in one direction. Now on the curve, it's just easier to start on the inside and go towards the outside. Otherwise, I will be having all these colors mixed. All right, we are almost there, and I need to turn on my Easy Press and get it warmed up. We also need to dry this where it's tacky to the touch first. I was looking to see where I put my parchment paper. Since I have redone part of my craft room, I moved a bunch of stuff. I see the roll. I put a little shelf underneath where my Easy Press sits. Yay. It's just like one little cubby. It's not really a shelf, it's a cubby. All right, all those will get washed. Let's go back over here. All right, these are clean. All right, so I have my tray that I put my transfers in after they are used. That's what I will take to the other room in the sink where I will wash it. And I'm just going to lift this. This is our October Club Couture transfer. Club Couture is our monthly subscription. It is $19.99 a month. You get a B-size transfer, which is this. These colors are freaking awesome on this shirt. And you get 3 paste singles a month that coordinate with the transfer. And then you get extra special. These colors are awesome. You get extra specials during the months. Holy crap, these are good colors. I'm impressed. Plus $4.95 shipping for everything, for each your order. Woo, can't talk. Hold on, let me turn on my Easy Press. Okay. These colors are awesome. Hey, Nancy. I wasn't sure how well it was going to show up. Now, I am going to use the hairdryer, which is louder, because I want to dry this fairly quickly. It's not going to be dry 100%. I just want it to be mostly tacky to the touch. And it's loud. Yeah, they complement each other really well. I was thinking they would. This is actually the transfer I was going to do tonight. But I couldn't, and I wanted to use this shirt, but I couldn't see doing that in any colors, and especially not knowing how the eucalyptus would show up. These colors remind me of like a Life is Good shirt. Kind of that color palette that they use on the like light colored shirts. We have papaya, eucalyptus, ocean mist, and almond. Those colors right there. I knew they complemented each other, but I just wasn't sure what they were going to look like on this army green t-shirt. I'm super happy that the eucalyptus shows up quite well. The other greens just didn't look right. Club Couture does make a quick dry tool, but it doesn't have as much power as this, so it takes a little bit longer to actually, to dry ink. It dries the chalk really quick. Ink takes a longer time to dry. Okay, I'm digging this. I may have to wash this tonight and wear it tomorrow. Life is Good shirt. Now this shirt is mine, but if anybody's watching and wants one of these, I can make them for you. These are reusable transfers, and I have jars of ink. Not as dry as I want. Vintage too. This is the part that takes the longest. If I don't get it tacky to the touch, then when I put the parchment paper on it and put the easy press on it to heat set it, it's going to pull a ton of the ink back up because it's not dry enough. You can let the shirts dry for 24 hours. You don't have to worry about that. I usually don't. We'll see. We'll see how tacky I can get this one. Afraid to touch the papaya part. I don't want to squish it. No, it's fine. Alright, it's kind of long. Well, welcome back, Kelly. Where'd you go? Normally I'll take my ink mat out between my layers of my shirt before doing this. This is an old one, so I'm not really worried about it warping or anything. Because I did move it up to warm, and warm's pretty hot on this. I want to get that section right there a little bit better. Dog. I love how this turned out. Oh my gosh, it's so much quieter. Alright, so now we're going to take our ink mat out. See, it's not sticky at all. It's an old one. See? But it keeps the ink from going to the other side, which is the whole purpose. And I need to move these little squeegees that have ink on them. I'm going to put them in my tray that goes and gets washed as well. Hold on, I gotta get my parchment and my ink mat, or not my ink mat, my heat mat. Okay, heat mat goes under the shirt. Make sure there's no lines. On the mat, perfect. I need to buy more parchment paper. I'm at the end of the roll. All right, I'm just gonna put that on there. Then we're gonna get our easy press and we're gonna heat set this. Boom. Whoa. It's on its own. All right. So I'll start the timer. It's roughly 30 seconds per side at 305 degrees. Now mine's on a lot longer time frame than that. I'm not sure why I have it on so long. Most of the time I don't even pay attention to the timer. And you don't have to move it around. I just kind of do that to give me something to do while I'm talking to y'all. And the easy press is so much better than the iron, because an iron is 4 minutes per side. And I've already gone over my 30 seconds on this side, but it's fine. All right. We're gonna lift that up. We're gonna try not to burn ourselves. See, there's a little coloring that came up. And then we're going to take this and we're going to flip it. That side's dry now, so it's not a problem. This is easier to do with two hands. And we're going to make sure we're actually on the mat with whole design, because it all fits. And then I don't have to move the mat around, because it all fits. Right? That's there. This is getting heavy. That goes right there. All right. Get any wrinkles out. There, they're out. Oh, that's heavy. All right, same thing on this side. Roughly 30 seconds. The thing moves a lot easier if it's got the parchment paper on there. Oh, my arm's tired from holding it. I just like to move it around. I don't know. It's an ironing thing, I guess. You don't have to. I'm not really paying attention to the time. So, we're almost done with our shirt, right? If you have any questions about getting a shirt of your own made, or Club Couture, or making your own shirt using Club Couture products, just let me know. I did post my web chalk site on here. That's not it. Hold on. Let me put this away so I don't burn myself. That would be bad, because this is very hot. It would be very bad indeed. Ow! Hit my knee. My snowflakes aren't staying. Okay, let me get my website. My table is moving tonight. I don't know why. Okay, that is my chalk site. It will take you to my website for Club Couture, and you can browse around. Look at my new shirt. That is so cute. I love it. There. That turned out beautiful, actually. Let me fold this properly so it's all not wiggly. This turned out amazing. I have to go do laundry just so I can wash this. Or I can just wash it or wear it without washing it. I mean, that I can do that too. I don't usually like to, but this shirt's soft enough I could. Okay. Well, you can't really see the top of it. There. Look at that freaking cute shirt. Oops. I'm losing it. This is adorbs. I love the colors. So almond, ocean mist, eucalyptus, and papaya. Beautiful. All right. So yay, one new shirt. I still got to figure out what color I'm putting this on. This is awesome. I am happy with this. Happy, happy, happy. And I got a new shirt, and it's kind of fall-ish, too. Yay. I love it. There. Now it looks better. There. Da, 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 da. Yay. Hey, I just made my Thanksgiving shirt. I don't gather with my family anymore. It doesn't matter. Well, I could go over to my dad and his girlfriends, but it's mostly her family. I feel out of place. Alrighty. That's done. Yay! I need choices on this though, because I want to do this shirt. And this is the other shirt I'm going to do, but I thought it was a bigger transfer. Strong is the new pretty. I thought it was a bigger transfer. I'm going to put a border around it. I just don't know what. Thank you, Miss Carrie. All right, so we are done for tonight. We got a cute little shirt, and I'll probably be making another shirt tomorrow. Wednesday. I know I don't have to work Wednesday. I don't have to work Wednesday night. So, like I said, I got to make a whole bunch of new shirts for myself and retire a whole bunch of these old shirts because they need to be retired. And we will see you hopefully on Tuesday, if not Wednesday. All right, I'm going to go watch that transfer. I appreciate you watching, and I will talk with you later. Bye.